Hello and welcome back to the Alcohol Review, Series 2, kicking it off today with some real quality stuff as always. Cider, baby. I retired the Alcohol Review at the end of 2021 because I thought in my mind, hey, now it's time to move on to bigger, better, more important projects. Turns out, I don't have any. This is what I've been doing for the last 4 months when I haven't been doing the Alcohol Review. Oh my god, I got another 50 kill game on Warzone. Oh my god, I got another 100 kill game on Warzone. What? You're kidding me? Another 500 kill game on Warzone? Yeah, so that's about it. I became a professional Warzone player, and honestly the game's too easy for me now, so I'm back doing this. But you know what? Although I may be reviving a dead series, I think it shows some artistic integrity on my part. The last 2 videos I've posted on this channel have been YouTube shorts that I've filmed drunkenly at the pub or very hungover one morning. And they've both banged more views than the entire Alcohol Review combined. My stats are through the roof. I've dipped above 240 subs for, I think, the first time ever. And if I was a sellout, if I was a corporate man, if I was a hack, I would just continue posting YouTube shorts. But I haven't forgot where I came from. And I came from the Alcohol Review, baby. Why have we picked Cider today? Well, it's a couple of comments on previous Alcohol Reviews that grabbed my attention. Someone asked me what the worst cheap cider I'd ever had was, and I said, well, from memory, Cider was pretty fucking awful. And then, but a few days later, another comment on another video saying, hey, Cider, cheap, pretty bad, gets the job done. Now, for context, I haven't drunk Cider since, I think, 2014, 2015. Back then, it was over 8%. They've changed it since then, I think because it's got some bad press, as you can imagine. Now it's a measly 7.5%, which is your classic horrible cider, you know, your Frosty Jacks, your Omega White, your White Storm, all of them are 7.5% these days. Is it as bad as I remember it, or is the fact that it's a bit weaker now, is that going to endear it to me? Is that going to make it nicer? There's only one way to find out. Do you remember Smell-O-Vision? Like when you went to see Rugrats in Paris or wherever it was and you had the little scratch and sniff thing? Or maybe it was Rugrats Go Wild. It was one of those 2 classic movies. 2 of the best movies of all time. Rugrats in Paris, Rugrats Go Wild, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The trifecta. Anyway, you could do a scratch and sniff thing and it was like you could smell what they smelt in the movie. Well, you are fucking lucky that YouTube doesn't have that technology. Because this smells like piss. Which reminds me, I've made a tier list of all the previous Alcohol Reviews. I'll put an image up and maybe I'll put a link if I can work out how. Because I scored them all at the end of each video, but it's a nice, easy way to see just how they rank up, and I've done them going left to right in order of preference. So if anyone fucking cares at all, have a look at that. But without further ado, it's time to have a little bit of K. I mean, if you know me, you know I love a little bit of K. It tastes like batteries. That tastes really fucking bad. There's a sort of gross, strong cider taste that you get accustomed to, you know? Because as much as I fucking faff about Omega White, Frosty Jacks, they're all sort of similar. This is... ugh. I mean, the good news is my memory wasn't failing me. This is horrific. I can only imagine how much worse it was back in the day when it was like 8.4% or whatever. I mean, once you've had a couple of sips, like with any drink, you adjust a little bit. But it's not good. Especially because I paid a fucking premium for this. Well, I didn't pay premium. I paid like £6 something for it in the corner shop. The White Storm was there. That was fucking 99p a tin. I'm drinking this shit. Egg on my face. Smeg on my face, am I right? Clegg on my face. It's not worth it, man. I should go back to the YouTube shorts. Whack out the camera. 2,000 views. I'm here doing this. For what? For nothing. For fuck all. Whilst I'm trying to put off drinking the rest of this, what do you think of the look? Honest comments only. Unless they're mean, in which case, censor yourself a little bit. You know, don't hurt my feelings. I don't need that today. For those who don't know, this is my natural colour. I was dyeing it blonde a lot last year. I went back and looked at the Alcohol Reviews from last year. I look like a fucking vagrant. I mean, I look a bit weird now. But I think it's almost in a sort of, almost a sort of punk, a little bit of a hip way. I'm sort of warming up on it. This is the problem. What I will do one day, what I should do, is get all of the really horrible ones and taste test them all and really see, you know, is there a massive difference? Because I thought this was grim at the start, but it almost tastes a little bit like Magners. I don't like Magners. But once you've like acclimatised to the fact that you're drinking piss, it doesn't go down that harsh. I'm not like gagging and feeling like I'm going to throw up as much as when I was drinking like Frosty Jacks. It's a distinct taste for a tramp cider, I'll say that. Premium liquids of a superior quality have always been marked with a K. So when you want the ultimate in quality, look for this K. It should be marked with a Z, and they should give it out to the Russian troops. Poison them, make sure the invasion fails. The fucking balls you must have to not just brand it as K Cider, but also say that K is the stamp of approval, the mark of quality, on a 7.5% cider that tastes like piss. If you look at something called White Storm, you think, well, yeah, I know what that's going to be. This sort of, it gives the element of, oh, maybe it is a nice sort of bespoke, strong but acquired taste. But it's not. No, it's not. Anyone seen Squid Game? This is a popular new show that just came out. I just watched it yesterday. I was sort of hip to it. Sort of one of the first ones on the ball. Anyone seen Squid Game? I watched this great cult classic show the other day called Squid Game. Anyone seen it? I will say in all seriousness, there's this great little known show called Squid Game. Let's get to the bit where I down the drink so I can be done with this garbage. Still doesn't smell good. Look at that, the colour of it. I said it tasted like Magners. Fucking looks like Magners as well, a little bit. As always, thank you for watching the alcohol review. Thank you for joining me on Series 2, the start of a new adventure. Any alcohols you want to see on the show? Leave them in the comments. Do you live near me and you want to be on the alcohol review? Let me know. Just be prepared to drink some real piss. Chin chin.